Resident Evil. Resident Evil, guys. Have you guys watched the new Resident Evil series on Netflix? I did. And let me tell you, it was a chore. It was a chore. Resident Evil shouldn't be a chore to finish. There's only 8 episodes, and it was a chore. Dude, they had so much right in this show, and they had so much wrong with this show. It was so weird. The writing and the dialogue, dude, I'm not one to nitpick dialogue. But when you're talking about Zootopia, and got dance numbers in Resident Evil, it's obvious, Gen Z is on top of their, it's in front of the media right now, and it's written for them. But dude, it's so whack. It's corny, dude. It's cornball. And like I said, there's so much in there that could be good. You get the future, and then the past, and then they're trying to tease characters from the games when all we want is the characters from the games. And it was just bad, dude. I liked the movie, the last remake, Welcome to Raccoon City, a lot more. And that movie was, at least it looked like the games. I didn't like the casting, just like I didn't like the casting with the Netflix version. I just think the editing in that movie was very fast, and it ended very abruptly. But there was a lot more. They could have done a lot more with that movie. Same thing with this Netflix show. They linger on the weirdest things. They show us things that happen in the future, and immediately it doesn't make me care about the present at all. So this whole Resident Evil, the franchise is just weird, because the movies, they weren't like the games either, but they at least kind of had a certain feel, and they're action based, and there was some horror thrown in there. I'm currently rewatching all the Resident Evil movies, and dude, I really like those movies. Hey, come for me, I don't care. Those movies were at least fun to watch. This Resident Evil show, it may have had the VFX, it had the budget. See, this is like the opposite of what Mortal Kombat. It had the VFX, it had the budget, it just didn't have the cast, and it didn't have the writing. So that's the cinematography could have been great. Some of it was good, but when you don't have a solid writer, the scripts are whack, and your cast's just whack, it's just looks so the daughters, their adult counterparts looked nothing like the teen versions of. So I didn't really buy it. It just didn't sit with me. And it's the lowest rated Netflix show, I think, or the lowest rated Resident Evil thing or something. And Netflix went and was oh, we're super, Resident Evil's the most viewed show we've had. It's yeah, dude, we watched it, and that's it. That's all you're gonna get. And the creators are amping up future seasons. Oh, we want to bring all these characters from the games in. It's no, dude, you're only saying that because your show's getting shitted on, terribly. You shouldn't have to oh, but the next season will be better. No, man, give us a season that's worth watching. Give us a season that's worth watching. Because when it comes down to it, dude, people are just not gonna watch it. They'll watch it once. Jeremy Jahns didn't even finish it. He made it 2 episodes, and then he did a review, said, "Hey guys, I've been down this road, and I know where it's going. It's not good." So he gave up. He gave up on the show. And that dude loves Resident Evil. That's just very telling. I just wish. I don't want to have to always be well, why don't they get better writers? Why don't they know what they're doing? They're making these choices on purpose. They're making these choices on purpose. So I know if a show like Cowboy Bebop will get canceled 3 weeks after it debuts, that's as close as you're going to get to an adaptation. So I really doubt that Resident Evil is going to get a season 2 or a season 3. I just doubt it. I really doubt it. I don't have much else to say about Resident Evil except for it made me want to go back and rewatch the game cutscenes, and it made me go back and rewatch the old movies, because I have to be like, I like Resident Evil, I love Resident Evil, so what's the problem? And it's just the forced writing, the angles, the cornball humor that they try to put into the show. It was just very weird. Very weird. The characters they chose to focus on. You know, the Wesker character, the actor did a good job. It's just miscast. They try to do the clone story. Sloppy. You know, it was like a reveal. It was supposed to be, they had like this whole mystery angle. Like, we don't know what's going on the whole time. We know what's going on the whole time. We know what's going on. It's just very, very frustrating with Netflix as far as all their adaptations. Like, Stranger Things is dope. That's like the only thing I could really say like they've nailed. And it's original. That's the only reason why they've nailed it, because it's an original property. But everything else that they've done that's based off another IP, there's always some kind of hate towards it. There's always some kind of dialogue between the fans, the hardcore fans, the general audience, and what Netflix is choosing to do on purpose. They know they have to do this, this, and this. They know they have to do this, this, and this, but they're choosing to give us a mystery bag of whatever they want to do. So they know what they're doing. The fans are going to say what they want to say about it. What did you think about Resident Evil? I'm not even going into any spoilers or anything like that. That's just my general review. What did you think about Resident Evil on Netflix? Comment below and let me know your thoughts on this whole Resident Evil thing. Do you want another season? Do you think they should pivot and continue on, kind of, but have new characters? I don't know if they can save it. I don't know if they could save it. They would have to throw everything into season 2. Leon, Ada, the whole everybody. I doubt they'll do it.